Janet Smith, arts editor for the Georgia Straight, and this week check out the Georgia Straight for our big cover feature on Michael Healy's Proud. This is a play at the Fire Hall, opened April 9th, and it's about a man who bears a strange resemblance to Stephen Harper. In fact, the play is a satire of Stephen Harper and his Conservatives, and imagines a last election where the Tories took not only the rest of Canada but also Quebec and had a huge majority, and what might happen with all that power coming into play. The play, Proud, has a bit of a controversial history. It was first written by Healy for Tarragon Theatre and was to appear with a trio of plays, but they dropped it from their programming with fears that it might be seen as libelous. Tarragon Theatre being, one of Toronto's major theatre companies. Healy went on to produce the show himself and kept it alive, produced it in Toronto, and then it has played elsewhere. This is the first time it's playing here in Vancouver, and we get our own homegrown production of it. Andrew Wheeler, veteran actor here in town, well loved, is playing the role of Stephen Harper, and or the Stephen Harper lookalike, and you'll be amazed at how much he actually resembles our Prime Minister. The production is being directed by Donna Spencer, and it should be loads of fun. In other cities, it's garnered rave reviews, and lots of fun for anybody into politics or satire. Elsewhere this week, for the month of April actually, head on out to New Westminster, where the Royal City Musical Theatre Company is celebrating its 25th anniversary. What they've been doing out there for a quarter century is really unique to the entire Lower Mainland. Basically, they put on large, full-scale Broadway musicals, and that is something very few companies can afford to do these days. And it's very rare for you to see a full musical like Annie, which they are putting on this month, with its not only the full cast and dancers, but a full orchestra in the pit. The story out there is that it is true community theater where they get lots of young people involved. In the case of Annie, they get actual children involved playing the orphans, and they get professionals to sort of mentor them in all the sort of technical and directorship roles. So it's really fascinating what's been going on there for 25 years, because a lot of the people who have appeared in their big Broadway musicals have gone on to become actors and performers and people, technicians backstage in the field. So it's really a place to see the rising stars. It's also a place to see really well-polished productions with, all the costumes and scenery that you would expect from a Broadway show. And of course, what they do is only made possible by their home in the Massey Theatre, the historic Massey Theatre, which has been endangered for many years. It looks like we may lose it, and they may rebuild the theatre, but the future of that venue is not clear. But for right now, here's your chance to see a large-scale, beloved musical in this historic big hall that will actually, one of the few in the Lower Mainland that will actually fit an orchestra in the pit, and has the big flies and all the scenery and can accommodate this huge cast while it's still around. So go out and check it out. They always sell out there. They get bus tours in from Bellingham and far afield, so their reputation is huge now in the Lower Mainland. After 25 years, this production being dedicated to the late Ed Harrington, one of the original founders and a longtime director of the shows there, and everything is a tribute to him this year as he passed away last year. So check out that, check out Proud, and have a great week on the art scene.
感谢收看今天的大温故事，我们下期再见。